Hello, this is Tyler with GIZORama.com, and today I'm checking out Dungeon of the Endless. This comes from Amplitude Studios, the folks that brought us Endless Legend and Endless Space. I haven't had too much of an opportunity to check out Endless Space, but I do know that it is considered a 4X strategy game set in space, and Endless Legend is a 4X kind of fantasy setting game, sort of in the same vein as Civ, the Civilization series, if you've had a chance to check that out. Um, so this is currently in early access on Steam for $12.99, and so let's dive in here. Here we have our main screen here. And if you've played the other games, you'll immediately notice that this looks very similar, has a very similar UI layout, and that kind of continues into the actual game. So let's check out options real quick, because I know that some PC gamers like to know what they're playing with here. Um, your options here are very limited. So we have some audio options here that are pretty standard: master, volume, music, ambience, that kind of thing. I've turned them all down for the sake of this video. And then you have a few minor resolution options here. Best pixel perfect resolution, best same ratio resolution, and best full screen resolution. Whatever. I'm going with full screen on this one. Um, so back here, we also see that because this game is in early access, you're not getting the complete product right now. You if you buy into it, if you're aware of how early access works, you kind of buy into the beta, and the money that you spend towards that kind of goes towards the development of the final product. And one of the things that is a planned part of the final release of the game is multiplayer, and that I'm unsure exactly what their plan is to do with that. I would assume it's a co-op experience, in where one player controls one character, and the other player controls another character, as well as this album option. I'm not really entirely sure what that is, so I'm not going to even speculate on that. You also have the option to continue a previous game. I'm going to start a new one here. Show you guys what's up. So we'll get to that now. So configuring the game, you kind of start with choosing your map and choosing your heroes. At this time, I only have the first map unlocked. It's the escape pod, and there's a little bit of a sort of a story aspect to the game. It's pretty minimal, but it is there, and it'll show you that in a minute. And so here you have a couple other options. Looks like there's about 4 maps to choose from. So we'll choose the escape pod. You also get to choose 2 heroes to start with. So the first hero, well, they are the same options here between both heroes, so you need to choose 2 of the options that are available. So from the beginning, you have 3 characters that are playable. You have this sort of traditional Space Marine kind of character. He just shoots things. He has a little bit more life and speed and such. And you have this robotic character who is a little faster, has more health, not quite as much damage as this character. And then you have the sort of, she's a bounty hunter, but she carries a sword around. She's really quick, doesn't have a ton of life, and does a fair amount of damage. You also have quite a few characters that are available later on. I have not unlocked any of them. However, I've found one of them. Now, the way unlocking characters works is you find them within the story or within the game, and then you have to beat the level with them as part of your party. So you say you start out with these 2 characters, you find this guy here, you need to finish that map with him, and we'll kind of get into what it means to finish a map. So, and if you don't finish a map, you get this right here. And I found this guy here earlier on, and was unable to complete that mission, so I did not get to unlock him, which is kind of a little bit of a tease here, but maybe some motivation for me to do a little better. So I'm going to start out with I like this character, and I like this character. I need a little bit more damage since she's a little weaker. You also have 2 options for difficulty: too easy and easy. The game's pretty hard on easy. I don't think that that's a very accurate description, but you know, I'm not very good at this game, so what are you gonna do? We'll start on too easy, just so I don't make too much fool of myself, and hopefully we can get further into the game and kind of hopefully explore a little bit. So the game starts with this, I guess, cutscene sort of thing, and it's pretty clear. I think this game is very beautiful. It is not it's not photorealistic. You're not going to trick anybody. This isn't going to push your graphics card to the to the breaking point, but it does kind of have a wonderful tone, really beautiful tone to it. Kind of almost watercolor meets NES era or Super NES or something, something like that. And it's easy on the eyes, and there's some kind of cool effects later on. But yeah. So this is the first little thing you see here. You have your two characters here. You can kind of click on them, or you can click up here, or hit the 1-2 key. You also will see this crystal here. So this crystal is essentially what you're protecting, and the whole structure of this game is sort of like an exploring meets tower defense type of game. So you're kind of protecting this thing, but the end goal is to get this to an exit. Now, obviously, we can't really see where the exit is. We see this door here, and presumably there is an expansive level out in this blackness, but we don't know where this exit is, and I believe this is procedurally generated because it is different every time. So the goal is to find the exit and then get this there. Now that's easier said than done, because we'll see here. We'll open this door here, and you kind of branch out here. So see, these are what the villains are looking like. You just kind of send your character in the room. They do their business. You don't really have to click on anything. That kind of translates a little later when we're building up our defenses, which we'll do now. So you'll see this room is quite a bit darker than this room. That's because we don't have power to it. You also notice these nodes on the ground. So I'm going to bring some power to this room by clicking in on the wheel on the mouse. And you see these nodes here. So, like I said, this is a tower defense type of game. Not maybe not in your traditional sense, but it is definitely encouraging you to defend your crystal here and such. So, a couple of things I want to point out here real quick is we have these bars all around it. It's part of your UI. This will look familiar if you've played Endless Legend or Endless Space. They are the exact same options here. So you have your industry, you have your science, you have your food, and you have your dust, which is acted as your currency in previous games. I haven't got to a point where I have to spend it as currency, but you do collect dust as you go through different rooms, and then it allows you to power on more rooms, to bring power to more rooms. So I'm going to put down some turrets in here. So you got down here, you have several different options. You have major modules that are what these are called apparently. If you click on that, you kind of get your three options. There's a science creator, an industry generator, a food replicator. Basically, that increases the amount that you receive for each room door that's opened. But I want some defenses in here. So I'm going to actually, maybe not defense, I guess some offense, but these are called prisoner prods, and these are essentially just small, low damage turrets. One at a time, not going to do a whole lot of good. You add 4 or 5 or 6 into a room, and it can do a fair amount of damage. So I'm going to add 5 of them to this room, and I'm doing it to this room because I will definitely be traveling through here with the crystal here once I find the exit. And it'll also protect it from the various robots, monsters, what have you, that try to attack my crystal as I'm exploring the dungeon. And it'll allow me to kind of stay away from here, do a little bit more exploring, and figure out what I need to find. So I want to build an industry generator here. The industry generator is going to increase this, like I said, to about I think 11 or 12, which will allow me to build more of the prisoner prods. For now, I'm just going to leave it, but you'll see here, boom, goes up 8, goes up 5, goes up 6 per door opened. Better just have both people in there so she doesn't die. Oh, see, now that got past my character there. Now, characters only will fight what's in the same room as them. So you'll notice as it gets a little more hectic, you might be fighting 4 or 5 different robots. One of them might try to sneak past you to just go straight here. Well, luckily I set these defenses to kind of fight them off. But it looks like he dropped some dust, so I'm going to go pick that up. All right. So now when I powered this room on, it lit up this thing. Now watch what happens when I light up the next room. See? So see how I have 3 here? I have 38 dust, so for every 10 units of dust that you gather, you actually can add one more room to that. So if I find 2 more dust, I'll have a 4th room that I can bring light to. But for now, let's just keep exploring. Oh, lots of robots. It's alright though, pretty strong. Okay, so again, I'm going to light this room up too, because see, now I have a room with 2 doors. Now, I don't know which way the exit's going to be in here. Could be here, could be here. It doesn't really matter. I just need to explore. I want to kind of get these numbers up. I do want to build up some more defenses, some more turrets and whatnot. But hopefully we'll find some treasure in these rooms to help. Not in this one though. Just more aliens, robots, what have you. Let's keep going. And so you gotta get these rooms with lots of dust on them too. So it's not just from killing the bad guys. Alright, sweet. So I found something for my inventory. And it attracted, well, the attention of some bad guys here. So let's just wipe those guys out. Hopefully they just come to me. Sometimes you'll see this guy right here. He's coming, he's coming, he's coming. He's trying to get my crystal here. I think these guys would take him out. But if not, I'm gonna have to rush over there and take him out. Yeah, not even a problem. Not even a problem. Alright, so back in this room. Let's go through here. And there are research nodes in certain rooms, and hopefully I'll get to one soon so I can show you what those are like. But they allow you to do some research on finding you know, new items to put down here, such as turrets, or you know, you get some things that maybe give you health or increase your attack or give you some shield or give you some armor. So real quick, since that previous room I found something for my inventory, it was some kitchen gloves. Yeah. So you can open up your character screens by clicking on these little arrows here. And it kind of gives you some details. So you see his HP is 400. Hers is only 350. She's down a little bit from previous battle, but they do level up, which is kind of interesting. I haven't actually noticed that before. Interesting. So I think these go to him. So I click on those. Yep, see they go over here and they give him a little bit more of an attack. Yeah, so there are quite a bit different, quite a few different items for that. Some that are really fun. Oh, look at that. That's the exit right there. So see, now it's telling me, go down here, get this thing. I'm not quite ready to. I think it almost looks like maybe there might be a better way to get there. So let's maybe do some more exploring. Plus, you know, it's kind of fun to do some exploring. Might get me killed, but you know, who cares? Get some more items here. This is cool. Oh, so it looks like I'm about to get attacked. There's a rep here. How do you pronounce that? Alright, so let's run back. Let's go back, because it looks like they're going for my... Well, are they? I don't know. Yeah, they are going for it, but they're getting wiped out. So let's get her back there, too. I want to... Like I said, I do want to do some more exploring, but I also don't want to die, because I want to get on to the next level. I want to try to find new characters. So I assume this goes to her, since she's got the sword. Yeah, it totally does. So that's going to increase her attack power by a fairly significant margin of 14. So let's open this door. Let's kind of look around. Oh, get in there, get in there, get in there. Not a whole lot going on in there. Just some stuff that's kind of messing my characters up. Oh my goodness. So this is what happens, is it gets kind of crazy. And I'm probably going to lose some characters here. And that's not exactly fun. But, you know, it happens. I don't want it to. Let's try to retreat maybe back to where my turrets are. so maybe they can help me defend myself. But I'm going to put up some more turrets around this room, and they do take a few seconds to build, but not a ton. And it's gonna, it's gonna fight off some of these guys while my guys try to regenerate. See, he regenerated health. That's awesome. That's great. So cool. So let's keep building more of those because those are going to prove very useful. And I'm going to need to turn on the lights in a few more rooms so I can build more turrets. Now these turrets are, like I said, they're going to protect me as I carry my crystal to the exit. So you can only turn on lights if the room's connected to it. So see, for example, this room, no lights are on. It's connected to that room. I could turn it on, click the button. Over here, I click on it, nothing's happening. Can't power room. Connected room is not powered. So I'm going to connect the power there, 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 there. Oh, I can't. Oh no. So that is rough. So what are we going to do? We're going to need to look around a little bit more for some more money. Because I think that'll prove quite useful. What do we got here? So this is what I'm talking about. These are the additional characters that you can unlock. And this is pretty exciting because I haven't had very many opportunities to do this. But he does. Oh no, I'm sorry. This is not that character. Damn. This is a merchant. That's fine. That's fine. I needed to do this anyway. Okay, this is where you spend your currency. So I was wrong. I apologize. I'm not doing well at my job here. I would like to buy a gun though. I don't know if... See that it's a pistol there? I don't think buying that will be worth it for me, but that definitely will. So I'm going to click on it there. I can give her, I think, some, oh, it's a device, so I can give her these gloves, I can give her these bracelets, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give her these bracelets. Oh, not enough. So see, that's confusing to me, because that looks like it costs 8, and I have 74, but hey, whatever. Let's oh, because I can't. Okay, so the reason for that is 74. If I had 78, they would allow me to. Or if I had 79, they'd allow me to. If I go below that 70 threshold, I'd suddenly be powering off my rooms. So yeah, can't do that. So let's continue building turrets real quick because these are just going to help me in the long run. And yeah, so the general consensus so far with this game is that I didn't care for it at first. Unfortunately, it's not something that immediately was grabbing my attention, but luckily, after playing for a while, not even that long really, maybe a half hour to an hour, I started to really enjoy it, and I'm pretty happy that I'm playing it. Now it's not something I think that'll keep me glued to my computer for hundreds and hundreds of hours. I think that it is something that I'll get relatively far at some point, and I will maybe I'll try to, maybe I won't play beyond that, who knows, I don't know. But can't build, not enough industry. Oh shoot, should build more industry. Okay, that's fine, that's okay. So let's get her down here. Now remember I chose my characters. I kind of looked at their abilities. Now they've upgraded a little bit. He's got 400 health. He's got some defense. He's got some speed. So what's going to happen? He's actually going to slow down quite a bit. Whoever I use is going to slow down quite a bit when I grab the crystal here. His attack power is 41. What's she at? Let's see. Her attack power is at 36. She's got a bit less health. I think I am going to have him carry the crystal. Oh, this might actually come in handy. I forgot about this stuff down here. Let's see. Ah, dang. So we're very close to being able to, but that also means I can go up here and purchase this bracelet. Now, I'm thinking what'll happen is when I pick that up, a bunch of bad guys are going to come try and kill me and make me lose. If I'm lucky, if I'm as talented as I hope I am, I'm not. I will be able to fend them off. And anyway, so let's go down here. Let's grab the crystal. Now you'll see how much slower I move with this. So I'm picking it up. It's in my bag. Boom! Look at how much slower I'm going. I'm not gonna do very well here. So there's a possibility that I've seen them like maybe crawl out of this tube or something and try to attack me. But it doesn't look like that's happening this time. So let's keep going. I'm going to have her go forward a little bit. Let's have her just go in here. I think they're all just going to be blown to bits by all my turrets up there. Sorry, my mouse is a little unwieldy right now. Let's have him go in here. Now you'll notice the power to these previous rooms starts going out as soon as he walks through with crystal. So I'm assuming, you know, in a narrative function, this crystal is helping power these rooms. So I'm going to... Oh, I can't turn that on, huh? Dang. Okay, let's get back here for a second. Oh, shoot, what's happening? Oh, my computer freaked out. That's alright. Okay. Alright. Fight him off. So I can, I think... Oh, I can't put it down. Alright, so we just need to make a run for it. Get over there, lady. Come on. Come on, get over there. Don't worry about that. Come on. Where is she? What is she doing over there? Come on. What are you doing? Come on, lady. Oh, jeez. So there I lost. Alright, so that's the game over screen. Kind of shows you, gives you a little rundown. Monsters killed 102, doors opened, or 13. Gives you a score. Like I said, I am not good at this game, and this is not something that I would normally play. Maybe if I had found it for the cheap, but that doesn't mean that that was a correct, way to feel about the game. This is, as of now, for preview purposes, this is a very solid early access game, and that shouldn't be a surprise to anybody that's played Amplitude's other games. They really do knock it out of the park with the early access games, and they're not the only ones, but you do see it. So you see these games kind of come in and struggle with the early access and really kind of gives it a bad name in a lot of ways. And I know that I personally am generally, I try to stay away from early access if I can. Um, um, but yeah, I think Dungeon of the Endless from Amplitude Studios. It's on Steam. It's on early access for just $12.99. It is worth your time. And if you get a chance to play it, I highly recommend you do so. Further coverage on Dungeon of the Endless, keep it to gizorama.com, and we will keep you up to date on anything new that comes in. Thanks for watching.